brumbies, there's the chorus verse. I don't ever tell people choruses because when I have to recite them, I can never remember them. It's always easier to sing them. And this, where the brumbies come to water, has three refrains in it. The first one is where the brumbies come to water at the setting of the sun. Next one is where the brumbies come to water at the rising of the moon. And the last one is where the brumbies come to water at the twinkling of the stars. And it's about a bloke who dies in the outback. And you all know what brumbies are. As in America, the brumbies, wild horses, are known as mustangs. And in England, wild horses are known as wild horses. And in Scotland, wild horses are known as Glaswegians.
And Canberra is a football team.
Oh, is it? Well, there you go. That explains it all. Are we all right time-wise? Can I just tell you a story? Seriously, it really is a true story, this one. And I always think of this every time I sing Where the Brumbies Come to Water. When I was here back in the 1960s, there was a fantastic singer, an Australian singer. I think actually originally he was South African, I'm not sure, but his name was Don Ayrton. And Don Ayrton was one of the most magical singers you're ever likely to hear. Absolutely fantastic. And he had versions of songs that only seem to be nowadays coming to light. And where he got these songs from, I have no idea. But he just sang absolutely beautifully. But sadly, he had a troubled life, and in the early 70s, he committed suicide. But a month before he died, he did a concert in Sydney with Brian Mooney. Some of you may remember Brian Mooney. And it worked out that Brian did the first half, and Don finished off the concert with the second half. And he finished the song Don finished the concert with the song The Parting Glass. And someone there had recorded the whole concert from start right to the finish. And so at Don's funeral up in Queensland, where he was buried, they'd got this tape on a tape recorder, and they're all standing around the grave, and they're playing Don singing The Parting Glass, you know, the song, as the coffin's being lowered down into the ground. And so Don's voice is coming out, and the last part of the last verse goes, "And since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, then fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy." And the batteries died. It's the machine. And it just ground to a halt. And so everyone's just standing round, you know, really not knowing what to do. And then there was a surge of power came into it, and Don's voice came back up saying, "Well, thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming, and I hope you've enjoyed yourselves and had a great and a safe trip home." And seriously, that is a true story. Judy Andrews, who was Don's lady friend, told me that, and I said, "Is that true?" And she said, yeah, sorry, there you go.
And I'm sorry I started giggling in the first bit, because I just remembered what was that going to come.
It's magic, that's a magic story. I mean, it's great to if something like that happens when you're going, you know. Sorry. There's a lonely grave half hidden where the bluegrass droops above. Slab that roughly marks it, we planted it with love. There's a morning rank of riders closing in on every hand, o'er the vacant place he left us, he was best of all a man. where the brumbies come to water at the setting of the sun. Where the brumbies come to water at the setting of the sun. There's a well saddle hanging in the harness room above, a good old stock horse waiting for the steps that never come, and his dog will lick some other hand when the wild mob swings. We will get a slower rider to replace him on the wing. Ah, but who will kiss his wife, who kneels beside the long lagoon, where the brumbies come to water at the rising of the moon? Where the brumbies come to water at the rising of the moon. We will miss him in the cattle camps, trusted man and true, the daddy of all stockmen was young Rory Donahue. We will miss the tunes he used to play on his banjo long and long. We'll miss the songs he used to sing of the days of long ago, where the shadow line lies broken neath the moonbeam silver bars, where the